What's good, YouTube? So the other day I'm playing 2K, right? I'm starting to notice something a little funny about the ratings of my MyPlayer. Now, NBA 2K17 and the developers are clearly lying to us, bro. They're clearly lying to us. So I took my post scorer, the one and only, my post scorer, and I put his ratings, you see right here on the screen, his ratings, into created player. I created a player and I put all his ratings, you see the ratings on the screen right here, into a created player. Now, I didn't do tendencies and all that, but same position, and I put his attributes. Attributes are what contribute to the overall. You see here, this is the created player, real post scorer. I put the attributes in, and if you notice, all the attributes are the same as my MyPlayer. My MyPlayer is rated 96 overall, but this created player is rated 80 overall. You see the side-by-side comparison right here of the stats, just so you could see that literally I put in all the stats. They're all exactly the same individually. But yet my player is a 96. The created player is an 80. What type of bullshit is that? So you're telling me I go to the park and I'm rolling around with an 80 overall. So now, I don't know how I feel about this. You know, I get it. They put the archetypes in to try to get rid of the demigods and whatnot. So, you don't have people that are just so, like, overpowered in every aspect of the game and whatnot. And I get it. I agree with it. Pick what type of player you want, and that's what you're going to get. But I don't get why my dude's ratings are actually an 80, but it says I'm a 96. Now, I'm not saying, like, I should be able to get all my attributes into the 90s, but I don't agree with it being that big of a disparity that if somebody in, real life or, a regular player in the NBA, they rated him all the ratings I have for my player, he would be an 80 in the game. But then, because he's my player, he gets a 96. That's a big difference, bro. That's 16 overall points. That's a lot. Now, I didn't test it out, but does this mean that the player ratings in the game are bullshit too? Like, they just give players what they want. If they want to give, LeBron's a 96. Do his ratings actually equal a 96, or they just wanted to give him a 96? Jordan. There's so many Jordans, but whatever. We'll take the one Jordan. The prime Michael Jordan, 99 overall. Do his ratings really give him a 99, or did they just give him a 99 because they love Michael Jordan? And so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So it's kind of alarming, or it kind of, the validity of the game kind of is in question. Is the rating system just whatever they feel like giving you, or does it actually go by, what your individual attributes are? Anyways, I think a solution might be you should be able to upgrade certain things, but only to a certain extent maybe, and that'll make it a little better. I think I should be able to have more than like 30 ball control. Yeah, I'm a center, or whatever my ball control is. I'm not going to go back and look, but 40s, 30s, whatever it is, I should be able to get a little bit higher than that, no? Especially if I'm a 96 overall. Well, I'm really an 80, but I'm rated 96. I should be able to get my ball control in the 60s. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, like a point guard, I don't know what his post scoring is, but it shouldn't be in the 30s or the 40s. He should be able to get that into the 50s or the 60s if he wants. That's not going to make a very big difference in the gameplay. It's not like he's going to have 90 post scoring as a point guard. Little things like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just brainstorming right now, but I just think it's crazy that my actual attributes equal an 80, but they give me a 96. What do you guys think about that? I'd be interested to see if it works out like that for other archetypes too, other positions. I could try it out on my sharpshooter or whatever, but, is a playmaking point guard on the park that's a 96 really a 75 in the game? How does that work out? I'd be interested to see, because honestly, his shooting stats aren't very high. He's only got like 70-something three-pointer as a point guard. So is a playmaking point guard going to be like a 75 rating if you put his attributes into creative player. Be interesting. Maybe some of you guys could test that out and let me know down in the comments. But I just think it's kind of weird. Like I get why they do it, but that's a big gap, bro. 16-point overall difference for my post score compared to what it should be. I don't know, but anyways, let me know what y'all think down below. I got post score guide episode 4 coming out soon, so stick around for that. I got a bunch of other stuff planned, bro. Coming up on 2K subs. I can't thank you guys enough. It's crazy. I'm on that 10K grind, though. I'm not even really like thinking about 2K. Well, I'm thinking about 2K, but not 2K subs. If you know, what? Fuck out of here. I'm not even really thinking about the 2K subs. Like, yeah, it's a milestone, but not really. I'm going. My milestones were 100, 1K, and now 10K is my next milestone. 10K is gonna be, bro. If I'm hoping I do, obviously, but when I hit 10K, damn, that's gonna be. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. That shit's gonna be ridiculous. But we're almost at 2K. Hopefully, I'll hit it by the end of next week. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know again what y'all think about the overall shit and how 2K is lying about it. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.